Alrighty, what is poppin'? In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing guys basically how to boot up the PS3 menu screen or the PS3 UI screen on the Rpcs3 emulator. In my opinion, this is something really game breaking due to the fact I think this is the very first emulator to my knowledge that you can boot up the system UI screen. So yeah, this is pretty game breaking. I think this feature came out a couple of days ago, and this works with the latest 0.020 alpha build that's on the Rpcs3 emulator. So I think anything greater after 0.020 you can boot up to the PS3 menu screen / UI screen. And also I was holding back on making emulation videos due to the fact that I want to cover a lot of emulation videos with the Steam Deck, but this is too game breaking to the point that I have to showcase you guys how to do this. Now, first, you're basically gonna need two requirements. Like I said earlier, you're gonna need just firmware. The current build of Rpcs3 0.0.20, and also I believe the latest firmware, which is 4.88, which you can get at the official PlayStation site. So yeah, after you got those things figured out, you're gonna basically go to file, and then when you get to file, you're gonna see something called boot to VSH/XMB. So this is basically the PS3 menu screen / UI screen. Now, if this is your very first time booting it up, it's gonna take a while for it to work, essentially. So this is basically a lot of trial and error. I heard from some people it took them 3 to 4 times, maybe 5 times for it to perfectly work. At the end of the day, the Rpcs3 emulator, even though it came out almost, I think like 8 years ago or 7 years ago, this emulator is still in beta stages. Not a lot of PS3 games still play on this as of yet. So this thing's basically gonna take a while. I think it would, for me, as I'm recording this video, this is my very first time trying this out, so I think it's gonna take me at least 2 or 3 tries. Obviously, I'm gonna cut out certain things that's unnecessary for the video. So yeah, after this is basically booting up, I'm gonna basically showcase you guys the next process towards this. See you guys in a sec. Alrighty, so after the PPPU modules were complying for the very first time, soon, if it's your very first time doing this, it's very normal for you to see a black screen. So what you do here is basically you exit out, and then obviously it's gonna crash. Basically exit out that. I'm gonna exit out the emulator completely to get a better second chance of this working. And I'm boot it up one more time. And I think I should see the PlayStation logo screen after this if it's done correctly. Or I'm just gonna see another black screen. And basically try to do this 2 to 3 or 4 more times until I see the Sony screen. Like I said, this is something that's in beta stage, so it's gonna take quite a while for it to basically pop up. It's unfortunate, but as we get better builds, this should be much more easy to boot up throughout time, obviously. So yeah. Alright, so I'm basically gonna wait this out until the Sony pop-up screen pops up. Until then, I'm going to showcase you guys how it basically looks. So see you guys in a sec. Alright, so after waiting a few minutes, I basically get this. The database on the system storage will be rebuilt. Let's press X. And then now here, this is another long waiting process. Now, basically, I'll have to wait a few minutes for it to get to 100%. Now, I heard a lot of people say this takes between 5 to 10 minutes, maybe longer. It all depends on your PC build. So this is basically gonna take a few minutes, and I think this takes like 2 or 3 times. So I believe the first time it does not work. So after it gets to 100%, I believe you will see another black screen, and then you exit out that black screen, and then you're going to reboot Rpcs3 to VSH/XMB once again. And I believe out of the second or third time, you should see the Sony logo screen. I forgot about this step right here. I literally forgot about this step. So yeah, so I'm gonna wait this out a little bit and wait until I get to 100%, look for the next blackout, and then boot it up again, and I should stop. And I finally going to have access to basically the PS3 UI system. See you guys in a sec once again. Oh, as soon as I said that, it already got to 100%. So as you can see right here, there's gonna be a black screen. And now I'm just gonna wait a few minutes right here. And I'll just give it like 1 more minute, and I'm exit out again and reboot it again. I'll just exit out that. And I'm gonna boot it 1 more time. So there's basically a lot of trial and error when it comes to this. So you're gonna try this like at least, I don't know, a lot of times. I guarantee you're gonna try this at least 4 or 5 times, or even more. All right, finally, we've seen the Sony screen. I believe it's gonna ask you something about your HDMI. Yeah, so basically when you see this, you're gonna press no. Oh, let's not do that. Press no for that. Time setting. I'm really about to pick anything, but it really doesn't matter. Right. Press X on that. Now also, when you're picking these settings, it's automatically going to remember it. So let's cancel out of this because this is the freaking emulator. Alright. And I think it's gonna ask me something about HDMI 1 more time before I actually get into basically the main menu screen and the UI. And also, when you make set up your settings for the very first time, it's basically going to remember it. So when you boot up SH/XMB, all the settings that Rpcs3 Emulator is going to make it remember. So you don't need to redo this all over again. So like say for example, if it did crash, the settings were going to automatically be remembered. So you don't need to worry about that. So right now the shaders are compiling. So this is going to take a while. If you guys don't know anything about this emulator, pretty sure most of you guys know. Shaders take a while for it to compile together. So I'm basically gonna wait this out. So after it's done compiling together, I'm gonna showcase you guys the main menu screen. So yeah, see you guys in a second. Alrighty, so the shaders finally compiled. I think it took about like a minute or 2 minutes. So as you guys see right now, we're basically in the PS3 UI/men menu. This is crazy, yo. I never see an emulator did something crazy like this before. As you can see, the default settings is 480p, this disgusting 480p. So what you do here I believe. Thank you. Most of these things don't work. Like as you can see right here, music, video, even here games. Obviously going to the PlayStation Store won't work. So a lot of these things won't work. So obviously all these things are in beta stages. So throughout time, some of these features will be available to us via emulation. And theme settings, we can change the color. Change up the color a little bit. Make it blue. I believe we can change the video output settings. And then you can do component terminal. And change that out. I'm gonna change it to 1080p. After this, you see that it looks a lot much more nicer. That this is some real 1080p. Like this looks much better compared to the 480p. The 480p looked like some old school PS3 display settings. So as you can see, this looks way better. It kind of looks like a modern day PS4. I mean, I don't know how to explain this, but this looks really nice. It looks really nice. So yeah, that's basically how you set up Rpcs3 Emulator to basically the PS3 UI screen / menu screen. It's a lot of trial and error. Basically, you have to, after you see a black screen, you're gonna have to exit out a lot and then boot up on VSH/XAB from the file section a couple of times, like 2 or 3, maybe 4 times, and then throughout that you're gonna make a lot more progress. And as soon as you see the Sony boot up logo screen, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's how you set it up. It's pretty simple and easy. If you guys follow the video throughout, you should have no problems at all. So if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, share, also subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And yeah guys, this is your boy Brayton. See you guys in the next video. Peace.